Hello Leo, how are you guys doing? I'm sorry I've been away. I wasn't feeling well, so I went through a healing time. Okay, so I'm gonna clear the energy. Okay, let's see, Leo. Eight of Wands. Something is happening here. I feel like you can feel it. Whatever it is, there's a change. There's a balancing. There's Three of Cups reverse. It's like the same things are not cutting it anymore. The same way that you used to celebrate things, the way that you used to enjoy things, you're changing the way that you do that. You're changing the way that you interact with other people. You're changing what you present to other people as well with this Five of Pentacles. There may have been something that was wounded about you that you presented to people in a way that you thought made you strong in the past. But you're cutting that out now because you're seeing with more clarity here, and that's not really in alignment with everything that you're wanting with this Star card. Because it's kind of like, you know, there's a lot in society where people talk about people who are vulnerable and they speak of their misfortunes and the things that have happened to them in their past, and they share how they have been wounded. And people place a lot of merit on that. You know, and it's a delicate thing, right? Because there is a point where you don't want to bury that and push it down and ignore it. But you don't want to dwell on it either. And every time you talk about it or think about it or say that's the story in your head, replay these memories, you're placing another log on that fire that is keeping it burning, that is giving it more strength, and that is breathing it into your future that you're creating for yourself, right? Because you create your own reality. So you're not spending any more time there anymore. That's a change. And this that's coming in for you as a result of that. But it doesn't feel directly related to you here. Yeah, the Sun and then this Knight of Swords. So, you know, Leo season being here, like anything that is not 100% you in your happiness, basking in your joy, has got to go. Can't stay anymore. And that's just it. You're not making any space for it. You're not feeding it anymore. So there is like a person that you used to be that you're not anymore. And some people don't understand that, but your energy is kind of like, well, you know, you don't really need to understand it. It's my life. So get over it. But, okay, you have a Knight of Wands and the Star. You have something coming in quickly for you. That's a wish. A wish that you have been disappointed about in the past. Five of Cups, excuse me, and then you have the Fool card. You think, okay, it's like nothing is happening here, so I have to start over again. And then you have this Ace of Swords, so then that's the communication coming in. So it's right after you are you know, healing yourself with this Hermit card. You're like, okay, I'm not getting what I'm wanting. There's something where you're not getting what you're wanting. Could be multiple areas of your life. Probably is. You've been in this state. This is not what I'm wanting. And you're saying to yourself, okay, then I'm just going to go somewhere else. And I'm just going to be happy along that way, you know? And right when you give it up, that's kind of when you get communication about it. You can have a Virgo coming in too, and then we have a King of Cups. A Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus here. And then you have this King of Cups. And it's different energies, male or female, doesn't matter. Okay. You have the Bee with the Hermit. So this is a person that, you know, they work really hard. And they think that this hard work is going to get them somewhere in this life. They feel like they have to work really hard and then maybe things are going to go well. You know, that's the bumblebee energy. Bumblebees, you know, they're buzzing around nonstop. They have tasks that need to be done and they're going to do them, you know. But if a bumblebee stings somebody one time and they die, that's it. You know, so it's very like, when this person tries to attack you, they lose. You know, you have the Shark card here. And look at this Cobra. And this Panther. Yeah. This person is like, the Scorpion is here too. So this is like a death to this past person. This is the person that, you know, they betrayed you in a way. And it came out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, the way, you know, sharks kind of seem to come out of nowhere. You know, everybody has all these videos on YouTube of, you know, sharks swimming close to land and da 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 da. That whole thing. Like, couldn't you see this shark before it got that close? Like, that always drives me bananas. Like, really? Like, all of a sudden the shark just emerges and, you know, like, aren't there people just looking out at the water and they don't see this shark coming? It's almost like this energy here, and I don't want to give sharks a bad rap because I actually love sharks, but you got to know what you're dealing with here. If you're going to swim with sharks, you know, and then you, oh, the shark bit me. You decided to get in the water with the shark, you know. It's kind of like the energy going on here. But they masquerade as just this bee. I'm just a hard worker, you know. I'm just like a genuine person, and from sun up from sundown. And things aren't working out for me because, you know, life just isn't always fair, and I got dealt a difficult hand. But you know, I don't know about that with this energy. Feels like, you know, snake, shark, definitely manipulative energy. And the Panther, you know, kind of comes out of nowhere. And it's just like telling me that you kind of knew in your gut, particularly an earth sign, I feel like it's going to be coming back around, wanting a second chance with you. And I don't think you're going to give them that chance. I don't think you're going to give them that chance. Queen of Wands. You're standing in your power. You know, yeah, okay, Nine of Wands flipped over too. I just saw it. There was some defensive, there's hurt from this person that is needing to be let go of from that situation, because it's you realizing, stepping up and saying, hey, I create my own reality. I am an all-powerful manifester, right? And yeah, I got bit by a shark, but I decided to get in shark-infested waters. So I'm not going to do that anymore. And this could be the same person. This could be another person coming out, and they bring out this side of you. They bring out this side of you that maybe was shown to you by your parents. Doesn't have to be, or just like experiences when you were younger. It just like made sense for you. With this Nine of Wands, is kind of, you know, a victim mentality a little bit here, okay? And hey, I've been hurt, and it's not to say that you haven't been hurt. It's not to say that you haven't been through a lot. But the more you tell that story, the more you're going to draw people in that are going to keep hurting you, right? So you're kind of, it's a huge thing that you decided to let go of, that you decided to stand in your power with here. And when you're in this energy, this person, they can manipulate you. They can have a power over you. But when you're in this energy, they can't. You know? And this black cat here with this panther. You know, panthers are associated with shaman. They're associated with connection to the divine. There is a reason why in the movie Black Panther, he turns into a panther. There's a reason why he goes into the spirit world. You know, and that's what he is seeing there. This is what, you know, ancient shamans did, and they used the panther was their spirit animal that they used as their guide to go see their ancestors when they would do shamanic journeying. So this is a protector of energy that's not in alignment with the true entity of who you are, the essence of your soul here, right? And you know, she trusts this. So it's like trusting in your, could be like trusting in your, you know, your own personal power, your shadow self, your ability to not be manipulated, to not be taken advantage of, to not be this. Somebody didn't take advantage of me, I allowed it. That's a very different thing. Someone taking advantage and you allowing someone to take advantage. So two completely different things. And when you keep your own power and own the fact that, no, I am all powerful and I made a mistake. It's okay. I'm picking myself up and I trust that I am worthy, and I trust that spirit is going to protect me because I'm going to choose to stay in alignment with who I really am. And so this is how I'm going to have this protection here versus I have to protect this all on my own because people betray me left and right and I don't deserve it. And that's really sad. Look at how sad it is. Look at this band-aid I have on my head. You know, so there's a shifting that you're doing here, and this earth sign person is helping you to do that because you can't fix something you don't have an awareness about. So that's a great thing, but also thank you, goodbye. It's done. It's done. Now let's look at this King of Cups. I feel like you're gonna have a choice to make, and this other person, you know, they come and then they go, and they come and then they, you know, and they just keep kind of going back around and going back around this earth sign. And it's like, you know, you're not doing that anymore. Wow, you got the butterfly. Beautiful energy. It's a transformation. You have the elephant here. This person that is willing to surrender here. You know, look how the elephant is holding the flame there in her trunk, or his trunk. You know, the elephant is a card of trust. It's a card of honesty, and it's a card of a gentle giant, of willing to be humble. Look, you got the cosmic egg here. So it's freaking beautiful. You got a tarantula. So tarantulas, spiders in general, are a sign of strong feminine energy. And whether this is you or your person, male or female, doesn't matter. You can have be in touch with your feminine energy even if you're a male. I'm feeling that they see you as this and they appreciate that in you. What makes you creative, what makes you unique. Spiders make their own webs, they make their own homes, you know. There's not a lot of people that like tarantulas, that want tarantulas as pets. You know, this person is like seeking you out. This is what they want. They want you for your individualistic qualities here. gone through a transformation, which maybe explains why this has taken some time to take shape. But, you know, the Cosmic 8 is a really beautiful card. It's just really a card of, you know, alignment of the universe opening up to you, and a card of somebody who's ready to step forward, put their best foot forward. You know, elephants, they carry their inner demons with them. You know, they go back to where loved ones have been buried, or I don't want to say buried, but they do, you know, when someone that they love passes away, they do like a funeral. They do like a ceremony. They do like, they all gather around and they like do things, gathering their trunks together, and I forgot exactly what it is that they do, but different ones do different things. It's like they're doing a funeral, like they're mourning the loss of their loved one. And as they travel throughout the year, they will come back to the spot where one of their loved ones passed away, and they will, you know, mourn for this. So I feel like this person had something going on here within them. Could be loss of someone, doesn't have to be, but it could just be something that stuck with them. And recently it has been released. You know, with this butterfly card here, they went through a transformation. They've come out on the other side now. Now they're ready to open up their soul, right? Now they're ready to create again. With this tarantula card, they're ready to be creative. They're ready. Knight of Cups, they're ready to come forward with the offer of love. You know, King of Cups to the Knight of Cups. So this is, you know, this person could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. But they're ready now. There was something they had to heal from, and they healed themselves from that. You have the 8 of Swords. I feel like they're figuring out, how do I want to come forward with that? Because you have the Ace of Wands here. So they're thinking in their head about, how am I going to come forward here? They're planning with this Three of Wands. I said that because you have the Queen of Swords here. They're worried about what is your response going to be to this, because they're seeing you as an Empress. Male or female, doesn't matter, but they really see you as somebody who is, you know, the Empress is the catch. It's the one in the tarot that everybody wants, you know. So they see you as somebody who maybe even above them is. So they're worried that they're not going to, they don't know how you see them. And they don't know what you think of them. They don't know what to make of this. They don't know what your response is going to be. And so this is why they're in their head about how do I want to move, and how do I want to progress forward here? Because, you know, they don't want to make the wrong move here. You know, I really feel with this Earth sign, the other sign that's coming back around, doesn't have to be an Earth sign, but it's just like they're very showy. You know, they want to make a face for something. And the way that they were with you, it's just something about everything being for show, and about their image being very important to them. And I feel like they are telling a story a particular way, so they will receive a particular image. And it's just not right. This could be like their family member that is also like feeding into this, and it is also that way. But it's like, I feel like they're even making up lies about you, but it's because of their own wounds that they refuse to heal. Because you got out of that Nine of Wands energy. You're not there anymore. You're not stuck. Look. Look how free she is. You're dreaming about what's next, what's yet to come, right? And they're still stuck there. They're still stuck there, even if a lot of time has passed. For some of you, it feels like a lot of time has passed. For others of you, you know, maybe not so much, but maybe they're, I definitely feel like they're playing it off. how they're really feeling about it all. There isn't honesty, and so growth cannot happen from that. Yeah, this World card, they can't move on from that. But you have. Okay, let's see. You know, I really feel like they're looking at, they're trying to find information about you, but it doesn't matter, because no matter how they come forward, it's like, no matter what information they have for you with this Ace of Swords, you're not taking it. With the World card, you're moving forward. You're not going back anymore. And good for you, right? Okay. Let's see what else. Five of Swords. The Magician and the Five of Cups. I feel like people are coming to you for advice. Particularly a person in your family may come to you for advice, an Aries or a Virgo with this Magician card here. They are disappointed, but why? It's like they don't know that they are trapping themselves in this cycle of disappointment. Looking back on things in their past that didn't go so well, and doing this self-talk of, and they don't feel good about the words that they're saying, and it doesn't even feel like it's even true. But what is true, what really did happen, you know, it really bothers them. And they don't realize by doing that, they're just creating even more disappointment. It's like they just keep going further down. I have the Knight of Swords. I feel like you had to create some distance between yourself and this person because they're very stuck in their ways with the King of Pentacles. And they wanted you, yeah, because you have the Queen of Wands here, and then you have this Seven of Wands. So it's like they wanted you to join in their fight here. So there's something unique that is happening here. For a lot of you, this could even be, this is somebody who has some sort of authority in a way, so it would be weird or perhaps awkward for you to stand up to them. That makes sense. For whatever reason that means for you. It's like no matter what you say, they're not going to take your advice anyways. And you don't agree with the things that they are saying, but it's like you're not going to allow yourself to be triggered here. You're not going to let yourself go. You're not going down this. You're not doing it. You're healing yourself here. You have Temperance and Judgment. So you're healing yourself from this. And it's interesting because it's like you're disconnecting emotionally here. And you're just kind of taking on this High Priestess energy, which is very, very interesting. Whereas before you would respond in a particular, yeah, this is what came out first. Three of Cups. You're responding to people in a different way. Feels like you may have a group of people where plenty of them come to you with a lot of different sort of advice that they want. And you would give that to them, and you would be emotionally there for them, spiritually there for them, physically doing things that needs to be done for them to have a better life, right? But you stop doing that. And now you're even changing more because when they're telling you about these detriments, you're taking on this High Priestess energy, and Spirit is like, you're really feeling pulled to do this, and Spirit wants you to follow that pull because it's the right one. High Priestess, you know, she knows everything. She knows. She gets downloads from Spirit, right? She knows the ways of this earth. She knows things from people. She can read people very, very well. She has all of this well of information, but she's not saying anything. She's not saying anything. She's not getting up. She's not going anywhere. And it's very interesting the way you respond to people when they're coming towards you with this information that they have, you know, and you just sit and listen and kind of nod. And your responses are very minimal. And you're not taking on their energy. Yeah, you have the information of what they said, but your state is not being altered, right? She is in an inner state of peace, of calm, of centered, of grounded, right? Of open, of aligned to the divine. She just holds that space, and she's more stoic in her responses. And there's something about that you're learning how to use that to your advantage. This is helping you come into a great place of alignment within your own being in this duality here. So this is very, very important for you. Okay. You have the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. So there's something that you're wanting to create. There's something that you're wanting to spend more time doing. And there's burdens. I feel like there's something that needs to be let go of. And there's something that needs to be focused on more. There's a shift of focus. It's like you don't want to do 10,000 things. You want to just do the one thing that you really feel like you're meant to do. And while you're doing that thing, this is how people are going to show up that are with this Judgment card, right? They are reborn as you are reborn. Because I feel like you've gone through a rebirth here. You have the Chariot card here, and that's when things start to happen rather quickly. There's maybe like a little bit more resting of something. There may be a little bit more of putting some things down, but it's not a major thing. It doesn't feel like a major amount of time, especially with that Chariot card. Things are going to start to happen relatively quickly here. You do have the Devil card. This will be a Capricorn person. It's somebody that you already know, hey, this person is trying to pull me out of my alignment with this Lovers card here. And like, you're balancing that out. So I just don't even see it as being like a threat anymore in any way. But it feels like there maybe has been several people that you had to let go of. And this could also be like ideas for you to collaborate, for you to do something in a particular way. There's something that you tried to do and you tried to do and you kept trying to do it and it's not working out. But I feel like Spirit is saying, put down the burden, leave that alone, and there's something else. There's something else that is more the dream in your heart to be done. And Spirit wants you to only focus solely on that, not on all these other things. And don't worry about what other people have to say about it here with this Devil card. Let's see who this Devil person is. Okay, you got the Fox. It's a person you can't trust. Vulture here. Could be a Scorpio, doesn't have to be. And you have the Cobra, okay? So yeah. And then it's interesting, you know, the Bumblebee is here. So I feel like it's several different people. Could have been that Earth sign from the past. Yeah, but I don't think it's just them. I feel like there is a number of different people. There's another of different situations that are just not helping you get where it is that you want to go. And Spirit is going to make it more obvious to you with the Fox card. The Fox has, you know, the bright red fur, and, you know, you picture a white winter background in that red fox. Like, you can see them come. That's the thing of this reading. With the sharks, you're going into shark-infested water, and you're like, oh, I got bit. What the heck? You know? And then it's like, okay, you see the fox here. Don't go into the field. There's a fox. You see him, right? It's right there. That's a fox. So something that maybe has not been obvious to you is going to be brought into your awareness. And Spirit wants you to follow that. And you don't need more of a reason than I don't feel like it's right and I don't want to do it. And that's it. And that is being around a particular person, going to a particular place, keeping up with maybe something that you told somebody that you were going to do. Well, you know, you don't have to do it. It's your life. Look how you have the moth card here. So this moth is the judgment card. Okay, that is a resurrection here that is happening. So I feel like you have a long time this has been coming in for you. And it feels like it's, you know, slow and steady wins the race with the turtle. It's like there's a destined love here. A beautiful destined love here. And a new opportunity here for you. But Spirit wants you to focus on a particular thing and how you can do that thing. If you have a new idea of a way to do it, or it's like, you know, now is not the time to be doing 7 different things at once. Now is the time to, like, it's like this energy of you want to do all of these things. There's one that you really want to do, but you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to get to that after I do all of these other things. But that other one is the one that you really want. And the reason you're avoiding it is a little bit of fear, because it matters the most to you for that to be done. So it's like really taking a leap of faith to go for it here all the way. But Spirit wants you to know that it is going to pay off. It's going to pay off. So you don't have anything that you need to worry about here. So heal that energy and don't let that like stop you from going forward here. And you know, when you're following your bliss and doing it is what you love, like that's where you get this opportunity that kind of comes in and comes out of nowhere. It's not something that you're looking for. It's not something that you're seeking out. It's something that you're just enjoying things, and then these things come to mind. You know, you have love here, you have opportunity here, you have success here. You have some things to let go of here. Some things to say, hey, this doesn't feel right, I'm not doing it. This person, I just don't trust them. Okay, there you go. Let's see about this Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune. Intuition. I told you, follow your intuition. Be intuitive at this time. You know, you're gonna feel feel like doing this, feel like doing that, and then Spirit is gonna put you in the right place to meet the right person, to be in the right place that you need to be in for everything to happen here. Look at this romance. You got secrets and escape. Secrets are not going to be able to be held up anymore. I feel like you're going to find out something about somebody. Like you've got a hidden fox somewhere. And this secrets card is saying, don't worry. Spirit is going to make it very obvious who is who. So you follow your intuition, and it says escape here, which these cards are very dramatic. So relax. I don't think you're going to need to escape something. You know, this person is meditating on this card. You know, meditation can be a form of escape from the day-to-day. But being in that escape place, right, where you're meditating, where you're grounded, is going to help you stay in alignment. It's going to help you with this intuition that is coming through, with this hearing these thoughts of the divine that is going to be guiding you forward, which is going to help you be in a vibration of love. And we know that if we want to be in a frequency, if we want love, we need to be in a frequency of love for it to come forward. So really that's all that's happening here, because you are moving into a vibration of a higher frequency, a frequency of love, a frequency of unconditional love. These secrets, they can't last in your vibration. These people, they can't. Fortune. Discovery. Beautiful. You're discovering a different way to be here in this world. In a world where, you know, beautiful things are unfolding for you now. And you know that there is nothing to worry about. There is nothing to fear, because doing that will only cause you to live and things to be fearful of and those sort of things to happen to you. But you're not doing that anymore. Look at how these cards look exactly the same, right? Look at that passion. Look at that love. You're in love with life at this time, or you're moving into a phase where you're going to be very in love with life at this time. And then, you know, it's only a matter of time at that frequency. It's law. It has to show up. So this fortune that you are wanting to manifest here, your enthusiasm for life, your romance, all of this is coming to you and you deserve it. You absolutely deserve it, so embrace it, okay? Okay, let's get a charm. Okay, I got quite a few things here. We have an angel wing. You may get a sign from a bird. Make it a sign from birds. See a particular bird in the sky, see a feather. That is spirit letting you know that you are on the right path, that there are angels around you if you do so believe in angels, and that your prayers have been heard, that they have been answered, that the deepest desire of your heart, you are worthy of it. And you can have that in this life. You can have that and you deserve that in this life, and it is coming for you. You also got the dog here. So this person coming in, they might have a dog. Maybe you have a dog and that's how you meet each other. Maybe you both just like dogs, but definitely the dog symbolizes loyalty. So this next person is going to be one that is loyal, and you will be loyal to them, and that isn't that nice, right? And we also have the sailboat here. Sailboats go with the flow. That's it. That's how they get around. There's no other way about it. You know, I got to use the situation that I'm in, the wind, the waves here, the sail. I don't really know about sailing, but all I do know is what the conditions are, you got to work with it. You got to flow with it. So this is what you're doing, is you're learning how to flow with life here and use it to your advantage. So even whenever you fall, you just fall into a better situation here. So that's what's happening here. All those other past relationships, all those past careers or businesses or passions that you tried to achieve something and it didn't work out, all those loves that it didn't work out, that was just a stepping stone. That was just you on your way to this, to now things unfolding for you in such a beautiful way. And every moment you have that opportunity to begin again, right? And what a beautiful existence this is. You know, I just realized that on the bottom of these cards we have zodiac signs. So this could be a clue about a person coming in for you. It could be a Leo, could be a Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Sag. Yeah, 2 Sag. Oh, a Leo too. So it could be a Leo. Doesn't have to be. Don't hold too tightly to the signs, okay? Just the extra message. Thank you so much, and I hope I see you next time.